Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. And this is looking great. It's actually looking pretty good. I do wonder if I ought to think about trying to cool some of this down as well. Like we could do another thermal radiator situation going on up into that ice patch. But I got another ice patch over here. We got everything we could ever want in here, really. So what do I do next? I've got the... I think we will focus on this. I'm just going to stay focused on this bit over here for a minute. We'll just keep building this. I'm going to do another line of these over here. We've actually got a little bit of oxygen by the look of it. These guys, like, he's stopping and breathing over this side. Suffocating. Oh, that's him. He's suffocating. Yeah, you could really do... Turner's not going to make it. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Again, cutting things really, really fine in here. Let's get another layer of digging done over here. No more digging done there. And base down here. Nope. Don't do any more base. Right, it seems to be quicker to go up the slope rather than up the ladder, but definitely coming down. It's quicker to go down that one. Next, I want to dig there. Dig out that one. And dig those out so that we can get across this area right here with relative ease. Dig that one off so that we can get across that bit with ease. We've got to be careful where and how we do our digging, because if we don't dig in the right way, we can end up having some serious mishaps in here. But look at all of this coal I've got out this side. It is causing a bit of stress, them having to get out over here. Like we're going a long way out. A really long way out. There's more iron ore. There's a bit of coal. I've dug that, and I want to dig this one. I then want to go into the base. Ladder. I think they can get up there, so I just want to deconstruct that bit. Yes, excellent. And then I want to go over here, and I want to dig that off of there. As long as they don't fall in here like morons, we should be okay. That's asking a lot, though. We know for a fact that duplicants are morons, and they do like to fall off things as quickly as they can. I'll remove those two, and then that bottom one can be taken off in a minute. Downtime! Look at all that water in there. That digging up through there, we'll do that in a minute. Right, we're going to do a long dig all the way up so that I've got lots of water. Those two patches of water first, they will flow down into here, and that will be fine. I don't need to do any more than that. I've got a nice lot of oxygen starting to accumulate down this side. I got oxygen accumulating over here. This one's now running a lot more. No, it's still saying max gas pressure. Right, the batteries, I'm actually using up these batteries pretty quickly. This is a slight problem for me. Consumable ore, 20 tons. We've got 18 tons of... My coal supply is increasing. As long as I can keep that coal supply going upwards and upwards and upwards, I'll be very happy. Dreco's... body temp... Oh, mealwood. Mealwood needs lower temperature. I've got an issue with the temperatures here for the mealwoods as well. They're slightly too high on the temperature, 31 degrees. Well, once the water changes over, things will improve on that. How are you guys doing out here? We've got that one to be removed. And now we come over to here, and so long as you don't do anything stupid like that, which would be really dumb... I can dig this over this way, like that, and I can do that. So I will dig those items out there, and then, only after I've dug that one off, will I dig the next layer down. Be really careful here. We've got to be careful, otherwise we end up losing duplicants. Duplicants do die. They seem to like finding unpleasant ways to perish. I can't for the life of me begin to fathom why they would want to do that, but they do seem to. There, that bit's out, and then I can remove that, and I can take that, and that is all of the coal. I've got a little bit of iron ore up there. It's completely unreachable, but it doesn't really matter. That's all of it. Oh, no, wait, I got one more little bit of coal over there. It's another 600 kilos. I'll dig that bit out as well. Go and dig that, and the one above us. There we go. So now, if I go to consumable ore, I got 21.4 tons of coal available to use throughout the base. That's looking pretty good. And then water in here, that's looking pretty good as well. This is completely full. That is completely filled those pipes up, so we want to be turning that one on in a minute and digging up through that lot and starting to access some of this water. Okay, we are back again. I know that you haven't really left, but I'm back again. I've been on holiday for a little while, so it's been a minute or two since I've played the game, and I'm now back and I'm playing, so I'm having to sort of refresh myself as to what exactly has happened around here. We've got 5 tons of all of these 3 are now full, which is really good. We want that, which means that we want to go and turn this one on here. So if I send green signal if below, that will then open that one up, and that will allow everything to flow through. I've got fishes in here, pacus, which we'll probably be able to do something with. I've got hatches in here that are now able to be released. We've got the critter there and the drop-off. I got sage hatchling eggs in here, so we're going to get a load of those turning up. So really, I want to have a critter feeder that does the same feeding there as down here or something like that. I don't know, actually. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that. We've got metal ores over here, 8.3 tons pending. I've only got 6 tons of copper ore left. And I got 65 tons of iron ore, so we can do a load of stuff with that. Now, I was also told in a comment about how some people lay out their grid on here, like the way that they change some of their stuff. So, like mesh tiles here, if I use mesh tile and I do it with iron ore, gold amalgam, wolframite, decor plus 10, iron ore, gold amalgam is 10 plus 10%. We go with that one. Mesh tile, decor minus 5. That's minus 5. Resource effects plus 10. Iron ore is just plain, doesn't do anything. Overheat temperature plus 50, thermally reactive if I use gold. Wolframite, high thermal conductivity, thermal reactivity. Iron doesn't seem to do a great deal, but I haven't got a lot of copper ore left. I got a little bit there. I don't know if there's any that I can go and mine out. I'll look around for this now. I got a little bit of copper there. I really haven't. That's as far over as we can go over this way in our little area. We can't go any further than that. So I don't really have much more copper, so we'll want to use iron for it, I guess. I mean, we don't need, it doesn't need to be, like, really high anything in here, so it doesn't matter that we're not, we don't have the decor in here. I think that's actually going to be fine. So we can leave that going, and then we've got this bit in here. It's busy running through the filters, so we should be able to swap that over and put some sand through there. I'm wondering about the rock crusher, whether we should stop doing that one now, and instead of like turning that over, stop doing it for a minute, and we can maybe turn some of this sand, some of this stone into sand instead. It's like raw mineral right here, sandstone. I got 500 tons of igneous rock right here, which is a fair bit. We've got a fair bit of spare igneous rock, so I could turn igneous rock into sand, do that as a forever thing. Alright, so we can just go through and use that one using up igneous rock. And then some of these we want to be changing into more attractive mesh tiles. And basically just making everything look a little bit nicer for everybody in here at all times. This is kind of what we want to start working through, at least as far as I know. This mealwood down here, we kind of want to change that over. I was also looking at building a Draco farm up here so that we can start harvesting the Dracos. That was another thing that I was starting to look at doing before we left, if I remember correctly, although I don't remember exactly what I was doing with that one. So I'll get back to that. We've got a morb over here. He's polluted a bit, but they give off polluted oxygen, don't they? I think I want to get rid of him. He's possibly one that I don't want to keep. Now, I've got polluted water down here. I don't want them doing too many errands at the moment. That's another thing. So I don't want them working on too many errands right now. What I'd like them to do is, like, start really tidying up the base and doing some cleanup operations. I think that would be quite a good thing if we were able to get them to do that. So in here, I got 20,000 germs, food poisoning, 500 germs in that one in food poisoning, and there is no germs at all in that one. That one is definitely completely clear of food poisoning. And the water, the actual quantity of water in there is staying the same. Now, we've got high stress coming through, and I'm hoping that slowly we're going to work through the high stress. Everything is starting to cool down a bit, like the temperature overlay. Now that I'm dragging that water through and pulling it into here, it's definitely starting to cool down the base a bit. Well, in places anyway. Like, here is definitely cooler than it used to be at 21 degrees. I think that's temperature reaching 19.9. That's temperate in there. So that's a comfortable temperature that we want to be working on. I was also told it's the wheezewort, the plant, that actually cools everything down, rather than anything else. So it's the wheezewort is the bit that will make the difference to us. Oh, we got another print in here. Duplicate skills. Choose a blueprint. Now I've got 15 duplicants. I don't know what the 60% is, but I've already got 15. So we got a pufflet. What's a pufflet? Puffs are non-aggressive critters that excrete lumps of slime with every breath. Do I want that? I'm not gonna take it at the moment. Reject all, because I'm not actually sure what I would do with that. I really have no idea. Now, the smart battery was another thing I was told that I want to be getting. It stops using... It, like, stops the coal generator from working. So I want to have a look at finding what we can get with the smart... I got solid material there, power right here. Smart battery stores power from generators and provides that power to buildings. Sends a green or red signal based on the configuration of the logic activation parameters. Very slightly loses charge over time. Jukebot plays music for duplicants to dance to on their breaks. Power control station produces microchip to increase the power output of generators. Assigned duplicants must possess the tune-up trait. That seems like a useful thing to have. So we're going to have that right there. We'll get these smart batteries underway, and we will see what we can do with those. Let's get that one going. And we could be able to link these up with these generators, and in theory, that should help progress things a bit for us. So these batteries here. The batteries are completely full of power at the moment, but the generators are still running. And this is a bad thing. We don't want them to still be running when this is going. So we actually want the generators to be switched off. Fuel threshold. Fuel request threshold, 50%. Burning coal produces more energy than manual power, but emits heat and exhaust. They're not the best ones either, apparently. We should be looking at using some other machines if we can. And then we've got the Dracos. They were for producing cloth. And I think I wanted them to produce cloth so that I could start building a... What have I got in here? That one is still pretty much full. So that I could start my duplicants using suits, and then they could go into these environments for longer periods of time. which I feel would probably be helpful to them. At least, as far as I know, it would be. We also want the duplicants to keep digging downwards so that we can go and find more useful items elsewhere. And how high do... I think I also am supposed to go up. I also want to have them digging up. And that I was going to be using the water for over here. So I've got some water left there. So we've got another job that we want to do here, and that is dig a ladder up through there and drain this lake. And then go up and drain the next lake. There's not really a lot of water in there, but basically we want to just keep going up, draining out the lakes. That's a chlorine vent. There's a big lake up there, and we could just keep doing that. So we'll be able to drain that water, and it will come down, round, through here, and down into the bottom. At least that's the theory that we've got in here, and it should all run down through all of these bits without any problem. So let's allow things to keep running for a moment. Let them keep going. Let them keep doing what they're doing. We need to make the work environment more pleasant for the duplicants. That's another thing that we need to be working on, is making the work environment more pleasant. Here, I've got some bits that I want to get rid of. So the temp shift plate, that one I want to deconstruct. And that one there, I also want to deconstruct. Then we've got wire, power overlay on here. I want to deconstruct that bit of wire. And then I want the plumbing overlay. And I want to deconstruct that one and that one there. So that I've got this room is starting to look a little bit better. I'm going to come out of here like this. So we'll get them in there to go and do that little bit of deconstruction in there. They're going to just quickly whip those apart. And what we want to do is we want to try and get a new room. Well, we've got different rooms in here. Why are we flashing all over the place? Right, I've got washrooms here. So morale is good with the washrooms. But we got the nature park is a rec room that we want. A recreation room. Minimum 12, maximum 96. Scheduled downtime will further improve morale for duplicants visiting a recreation room. It must have a recreational building. No industrial machinery, decor item. So I've got a crude decor abstract sculpture in here. And I've got a masterpiece genius one over here. How are we going to make this? I'm going to go with a wall on the side over here. So we'll go with base, plastic tiles, insulated tiles, airflow tiles. Plastic tiles would be good, I think. Used to build the walls and floors of rooms. So a carpeted tile right here. Run speed minus 25. Decor plus 20. That one right there. Decor plus 20. Sandstone. Igneous rock. What's that? What am I looking at here? Granite, sedimentary, obsidian. I don't have very much in the way of... I've got plenty of granite. That's decor plus 20%. So I could do granite tiles. If I was to put granite tiles here, or carpet tiles. Problem is with carpet tiles... Run speed, resource effects, reed fiber, sandstone, carpeted tile. I don't know if I've got all the materials needed to build that. So let's just go with the tile, and I will have granite to build it. I also want to cancel those two. And I want to go back here. I want to go to the tile. And we've got the granite one. So we'll put there. We'll put two of them. And we've got mesh tiles here. I'm keeping that sort of locked in there so that it increases the pressure inside that room there. And then we're going to do this one with just a manual airlock. I'm wondering about pneumatic door. Without blocking liquid or gas flow. Maybe I'll just do that. Just do a pneumatic door on here. One there and one there like that. And then I'm going to want... so it's a rec room, recreation room. Recreational building. No industrial machinery. Decor item. Maximum size 12. Is there anything else that I need for it? I don't know if there is. I mean, there are things that I can get. The station in here, we've got the shearing. No, it's not the station. Utilities. Ice maker, sweepy, automation stations, furniture. This isn't the one. No. Oh, yes, it is. There. Increases. Some water gets splashed on the floor during use. I don't want that one in there then, do I? I would say we don't want that one in there. Medicine, sickbay, massage table. Automatically sleep a massage table when stress exceeds break time range. Should I put the massage table in here? We could try. Don't know if that will work or not. I've absolutely no idea about it. We'll find out. Utilities here. Ice fan, ice maker, thermo aqua tuner. So there's none of those. Automation. No, we don't want that. Stations. It's definitely got to be in the furniture. It's got to be the furniture. So we're wanting use to decorate the ceilings of rooms. Increase decor to contribute. So we want crown molding. That goes right along the roof here. Decor 10. Igneous rock. Granite. We'll make that out of granite. So if I cancel that one. And then I go back into furniture. And I go with crown molding here. Granite, decor plus 10. Radius 3, plus 20%. So we'll put this one here. Right way over there. Corner molding. There. Do that one as granite as well. I need to get rid of that one and that one like that. And then we can go back to furniture. Corner mold. Wait, why can't you... Must be built in a corner. It is a corner. Oh, it's because we've got to wait for it to finish building. Right. Well, when it's finished building, then we've got our corner molding. Pedestal displays a single object of value. Let's put that one there. We'll see what this turns out like. I don't know. Displays. Their water cooler provides a gathering place for duplicants during downtime. Preferred room, recreation room. Alright, let's put a water cooler right in there as well. So there is our recreation room. They're going to come along and build that. We've got the crown molding that will go in, granite crown molding. We've got tiles over here. We've got a massage table, a water cooler, pedestal there. I've already got a genius level sculpture. They're delivering the granite up here. They'll run through that bit and get all of that done. I've got my pets over here who are busy producing plenty of coal. At least they should be. So you in here, hatch and hatchling, sage hatch, sage hatchling. What's a shove vole? I don't even know what that is. Dirt and iron ore. Vole pup. This must be something new. There's got to be something new in there that I'd not seen before. Or I don't know, maybe it's not. Hatch and hatchling. And then you in here, hatch, hatchling. We'll also do sage hatch. Slime, polluted dirt. Haku fillet, nutrient bar, mush fry, muck root, meat, meal lice. Dirt? They can have dirt? We can bring some dirt in for them. And then you can also have dirt. There. I think that's what we got. So what has this one down here got? Storage capacity. Wait, this one's got nothing. This one here is hatchling, nothing else. And then you here, how have you, why have you got nothing? Stone hatch, smooth hatch, sage hatch. That's the ones. Right there. Algae, dirt, fertilizer, gristleberries, muck root. Right, I'll need to do that there as well, and also put that as dirt. Okay. So I'll do that one in there, but this one over here... There, why has it gone with shovel? Why is it telling me that shovels are acceptable? I don't want a shovel. I'm going to get rid of those. There, I'm going to get rid of the rest of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one. And I want to... Huh? Oh, I see. It's because... That's what those creatures eat. The vole and the shove vole, that's what they eat. That's why it's coming up with that hatch and hatchling. But that's why. It's coming up with what they eat. So I want to make another one of these, a critter feeder, so that I can have the furry things up here as well. Or I suppose, actually, I could keep them in separate rooms, couldn't I? We could have the sage hatches in one room. So we'll go here. No, not all critters. We'll go with the sage hatches in here. Sage hatch, sage hatchling. In that room there. And then this room up here is hatch and hatchling. Like that. There. That's what we'll do. We'll keep them going in that configuration, I think. Wait, what? Which way round did I put this one? Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we got the hatches up there, and then the sage hatches will come down here. So now, do I need to get them to wrangle or what? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I've now also got this room in here. So we've got that one. Break time policy. Public assigned. Break starts. Break ends. Massage table. I need to have some power connected onto this one. So let's go next into power and... Right, what's that like? That's 870. Ooh. I can't actually put it onto this line. If I put that on there, I need this one to go on a different line. 840 on that one. Bring that down onto there. And break that up there. Right. There, they've gone through and they've broken that. That door is not currently working. It will do in a minute once they go through and they put this bit in. Which means that then that one can work. We'll deal with that in a second. I just want them to hurry up and do this wire over here. Well, you're running, but you're moving very, very slowly. Everybody else is rushing around. Hungry, soggy feet, low oxygen. That's... Yeah, he's not doing so well, is he? Poor bloke. Insufficient oxygen generation. We have insufficient oxygen generations at the moment. This isn't good. And I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on all of the wire. What am I waiting on this wire? Ladder, wire. They should be bringing the stuff over. Have I not got the materials to do that? I wonder if I don't have the materials to make the wire. That's not very good. Because I kind of need this one. Room overlay. That's not classed as a recreation room. No industrial machine. Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.